morning guys, it's Jaelyn. If you're new here, I'm actually on my first ever solo trip to Walt Disney World, and today we're going to EPCOT, which is my favorite park ever. Yesterday I took a red-eye flight the night before here to Orlando, and I just checked into Pop Century yesterday morning at like the crack of dawn, and we spent the entire day here. So if you're just seeing this video, you can also go watch that video after this one and see what we did at our little Pop Century sleepover. Usually my husband Tanner and I come to Disney together, but I decided to squeeze in another little solo trip, so I'm really loving it. I am excited to go to EPCOT, and it's gonna be interesting experiencing a park by myself. I feel like it'll be such a different experience, especially going on rides here and there, but I'm going to love taking my time walking through all the countries. I love exploring around the world, eating and drinking at all the stops, so we're just gonna do whatever Jaelyn wants to do today. I'm gonna go hop on the Skyliner and we're gonna go to EPCOT. Oh yeah, and before I forget, this is the fit we got going on. I went with the comfy vibes today. We've got a lot of different colors happening. I hopped right off the Skyliner and met Daisy, but now I'm heading to the front of the park because I want to do World Showcase after I hit all the front of the park stuff. See, here is the dilemma I always have with EPCOT. I always want to start in the front of the park. I would prefer to do the rides in the front and then have like all the rest of the day to do the World Showcase. But the thing is, I'm hungry right now. I didn't eat breakfast, so I need kind of like an early lunch. But I want to eat any food in EPCOT in the World Showcase because that is the best food ever. Like, I don't want to eat something normal in the front of the park that you could get anywhere else. So anyway, now I'm walking to Mexico to get some tacos or something for lunch, and then we'll just wing it. My heart happy, my stomach in pain because I just chowed that down. That was so good. I got the chicken tacos, but I added the pickled onions to it that are usually on the bowl thing. 10 out of 10, truly a 10 out of 10. Sounds so simple, but it's so yummy. I really don't want to do rides though right now, like fast ones with a full stomach. So I might just keep exploring. I might head into the pyramid here, look around at the little shop. Yeah, let's hang.
village where you're from while we get through.
Purses, hats, and of course, these little beauties.
Okay, I feel like I've knocked out like all of my favorite rides in the front of the park except for Guardians of the Galaxy, and if I do not ride that on this trip, I will go home and regret it so bad. So I just need to brave the long line. It's only about a 45-minute wait right now though. It can get a lot worse than that. So I'm gonna go hop in line for that, and then I think my tummy's getting ready for another snack and maybe some drinks around the world. So I might hop back at the room in between, kind of after this ride, before I go on the World Showcase, because I might put on my Drinking Around the World t-shirt if I feel like it's not too hot for that.
We can now stop this unusually large man.
From existence.
He was on the back.
You guys, that ride is so good. It is like a new level. I'm so glad I rode that. I would wait a lot longer for that ride than I did. If you're not familiar with it, there's basically like 5 to 7 different songs you could get that play while you're on the ride. It's just kind of like a lottery, like they rotate through them. This time I got Conga, and I've never gotten that one. That one was so fun. I'm getting on the Skyliner right now to go back to the resort, and I just smiled at the cast member like right before getting in line, and she was like, I have something for you. And I was like, what? She just gives me this tiny, hang on, just gives me this tiny little mushroom. What just happened? It's so funny. Okay, I stopped at the room. I just freshened up for a second, but immediately upon getting back to EPCOT, I decided to just start in France, where I got off the Skyliner. So that's where I'm at right now. You can't see the Eiffel Tower though, from where I'm sitting. But I decided to try something new for me. I've never tried these little slush martinis. I got the citrus one. You guys, this is 10 out of 10. Already both things I ordered at EPCOT today have been 10 out of 10, so I feel like you guys aren't gonna trust my rating system. But I promise I don't just give everything a 10 out of 10. This is just the best thing I've ever had, and I can't believe I've never had it before. Okay, another France stop. I've never gone into their bakery shop, so I'm trying this. I don't remember what it's called. I just pointed to it in the case and I said, that one. Wow, that is really good. There's like chocolate cream in the middle. I would give this one a 7 out of 10, especially because it's cooled and it's kind of refreshing right now with the very hot weather.
Give them big head.
I'm in Japan and I feel like I should pick out some Japan snacks for us to try. I feel so cheated out of my full EPCOT experience right now because the tower in Italy is covered with a photo of itself. That's a bummer. I will not come to Italy without getting a Rosa Vergale in honor of my dad. It's a very sweet, delicious, bubbly red wine. Highly recommend. A little bit of an update. It's a couple hours later already. I am in Germany, just hanging out. We've got a wishing well behind me. But I have the remnants of a caramel butter bar in this bag from the Werther's Bakery. It's so yummy. I wish smells could translate over camera because me taking a video in there isn't gonna do the place justice. It just smells like heaven. But I just wanted to say how different it is being in a park alone. You have so much time to people watch because you don't have your partner with you, like talking to you the entire time. So one thing I've noticed today is like just overhearing other people's conversations, not even on purpose, but it's just funny. Like, I don't know, even a lot of couples drunk fighting. I don't know, it's EPCOT, so I guess that happens. Mexico, I'm trying the famous avocado margarita. Sorry about the lighting there. I have never tried this and everyone has been telling me to get it, like all of my family and friends, so let's see. It's very good. I don't know why I was expecting more of a like unique flavor, but it really just tastes like a frozen margarita to me. It's amazing. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. 12:15 now, so only 45 minutes till EPCOT closes. I feel like I didn't vlog like 95% of my favorite part of the day, which is the World Showcase. But honestly, it's just a lot of trying food and drinks and walking around and looking at cool stuff. So I didn't vlog all of it because I wanted to be in the moment and enjoy, and I really, really did. But I just ended in the UK. I got a harp beer, I think it's called. And I got some fish and chips, which is like my favorite quick service meal in the entire world. Okay guys, I'm back in the room. I have had just honestly like the best couple of days on this solo trip, and I really was not expecting that. I thought I would be a lot more lonely than I was, since I usually come with my husband Tanner, but it was really an awesome experience. I honestly was kind of afraid to tell people like in my personal life that I was coming to Disney like 2,000 miles away from my home all by myself, because I feel like just like normal people who aren't like Disney freaks like me like just wouldn't get it. I feel like it sounds like really stereotypically like Disney adultish of an idea to do, but I'm so glad I did it. I know this isn't like a profound new thing. I know people do this all the time, but it was just like a big thing for me. I have never come here alone before, and I always feel nostalgic in Disney World, but for some reason this trip, like the nostalgia was just hitting next level. Like just having so many memories growing up here, like with my mom and dad always bringing us here growing up, and my dad passed away a few years ago. So I just felt really, really nostalgic, noticing a lot more things and just having time to think, and just like memories coming back. I just wish I had more days to go to the other parks too, because I was not expecting to love it so much. But I'm gonna get changed here. I'm gonna eventually get ready for bed, and I might even go for a night swim here. The pool doesn't close for another like hour and a half, and I just feel like I really want to take in as much of my time here as I can. I've just loved this trip, and I love this resort. I'm forever a Pop Century stan. Pop Century gets a lot of attention, and I think it's well deserved. I have to say, when I stayed here when I was younger, I absolutely loved it. I was like 8 years old, so social media obviously wasn't even a thing. I did not know how popular it really like was or would be. I don't know if it's always been this popular of a resort or not, but like there's a reason it's sold out every night. I feel like for a value resort, you do get all the possible value out of the money you spend. So I definitely love it more than most moderate resorts. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm gonna go get a swimmy in and then get ready for bed and go to sleep. But if you're watching till the end, thank you so much for hanging out and supporting this little mini solo Disney vlog series. If you want to watch Tanner and I's like full week in Disney World from last summer, you can go ahead and check that out on my channel. I've been talking to Tanner at night and in the mornings a little bit on this trip, and we definitely want to make plans to come here again for like a full-on week-long trip again, and we will vlog that whenever that day comes. So I need to get home and do some planning with him so you can decide exactly when. But thanks again for hanging out, and subscribe to see more.